December 12th, a date woven into the timeline of human history, a day of invention, independence, disaster, political upheaval, and global decisions. A day that reminds us how fragile and how powerful we can be. Let's travel through time and uncover the moments that shaped this unforgettable date. In the early winter of 1901, the world was vast and disconnected. No wireless communication, no instant messages, no voices traveling across the ocean. But on December 12th, everything changed. At Signal Hill in Newfoundland, Guglielmo Marconi listened through the static. Then at last, 3 faint clicks in Morse code. The letter S transmitted across the Atlantic Ocean without a single wire. It was the first wireless transatlantic message, a moment that collapsed distance and connected humanity forever. Fast forward to 1963. The sun rose over East Africa, carrying a new kind of light, the light of freedom. After decades of struggle, Kenya stood tall. December 12th became Jamhuri Day, the birth of a new nation, a moment of unity, hope, and independence. On this day, Kenya claimed its place in the world, and a new chapter began. But December 12th has also carried darker echoes. In 1979, near the border of Colombia and Ecuador, the earth tore itself apart. A violent earthquake struck, followed by a crushing tsunami. Homes vanished, villages collapsed. Thousands of lives were changed in an instant. Nature reminded us that it writes its own rules. That same December 12th, half a world away, power shifted behind closed doors. In South Korea, the December 12th coup erupted. Military forces seized control, reshaping the nation's political future. On one day, the ground shook beneath 2 nations, one by nature, the other by human hands. Then came 1985. Aero Air Flight 1285 lifted into the cold Canadian sky. And only seconds later, tragedy struck. The aircraft plunged to the ground, killing all 256 people on board. No warning, no survivors, only silence, heartbreak, and questions that linger to this day. Just 3 years later, in 1988, tragedy returned, this time on the rails of London. Signals failed near Clapham Junction. 3 trains collided, metal twisted, carriages overturned. 35 lives were lost. A mechanical error became a national tragedy. On December 12, 2000, the world's attention turned to the United States. A bitter presidential election reached its final moment. The Supreme Court issued its ruling in Bush versus Gore, ending the recount and effectively deciding the presidency. On this day, history wasn't written at the ballot box, but in the courtroom. Finally, in 2015, nearly every nation on earth stood together. After days of negotiations in Paris, leaders reached a landmark climate agreement, a global promise to fight rising temperatures and protect the future. Not perfect, not final, but a moment of hope, a reminder that unity is still possible. December 12th is a day of contrasts, a day of innovation and independence, and a day of loss, struggle, and transformation. From the first radio signal that crossed the ocean, to the birth of a nation, to disasters that reshaped lives, to political decisions that changed the course of history. December 12 shows us that time is never empty. Every day holds a story, and this day holds many. This is December 12th, and this is history.